ladies and gentlemen, Wes here from the MiSENER Wes MiSENER. Back here with another video. Today's video I wanted to show you some of my avant-garde experiments, some of the stuff I've been working on. Before we jump into the video, I want to tell you some of the stuff that I like, that I'm interested in. Like, obviously, I don't know if you've looked at my work before, but I'm obsessed with black. I mean, I wish everything should be black, and every time I see something that's color, I'm like, oh, that would be better in black. So it's an obsession of mine. I can't help it. There's some other things. I mean, I like monochromatic. I like black and white. Like, I like contrast. Gotten really into hand sewing. I've gotten really into damaging stuff to really bring out textures. Like, I'm really into textures, and then I'm also into some abstract stuff as well. So, I mean, I find that interesting, but I would say my interests are also a lot darker, you know, and more kind of rugged and, you know, less cute and perfect, and, you know, I like to be expressive, and I feel it's more dark, so that kind of comes out in my work. I'll show you some of the clothes. Let's go, let's have a look here. So, that's Heroin Kills. That's the print that I came up with. Really been into that, you know, because people have been dying from the fentanyl. So here's took a razor blade to that. You can see that I love to like just cake the paint on and, you know, really damage it, and so that was a kind of a little bit of an experiment here. These are, you know, some of the stuff I've been working on. These are some gloves that I hand sewn on the street. They're really jagged. I don't know if you can see them so well, but I'll try to get it in the light here for you. It was a lot of fun. That was kind of the first thing that I decided to sort of hand sew, and obviously hand sewing takes forever. I don't know if you can see my label. It's not really focusing too well. Anyways, this guy here is like, it originally was a man skirt, and it is still a man skirt, but I took this fabric, you know, that was pretty much dead. I'll try to pull this up so you guys see. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's a little better. Figure out how to get in the light here. So, okay, yeah, there we go. There. Try to get some light on it. So this was kind of like dead material, like you probably couldn't really use for anything. And, you know, let's just turn up the exposure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're in business. Now you guys can kind of see the stuff. So yeah, these are the gloves. Sorry about that. I had the exposure kind of low. So this is a man skirt that's grown to epic proportions. Basically, how I created this one was just by hand ripping the pieces. I did it on the street and kind of turned into this really abstract sort of. It's got a waistband. My label's still kind of hanging on there a little bit. That's a pretty wild one. Let's see here. Okay, now looking at this is my Sinister series. So this is, you know, the screen printing ink on cotton jersey, and then, you know, I damage it. I use like, you know, skateboard grip tape or razor blades, or, you know, like wire brush to really, you know, I love the texture. I love like kind of how jagged it is, and yeah. So this Sinister is really hard to make. I mean, I just sweat and sweat and sweat when I make it, but when I get to the end, I'm pretty happy, and my customers seem to be really kind of into it as well, because it's something a little different. Yeah, that's Sinister. I have a whole series of this. I have like jackets, belly tees, like man skirts, like this guy here. You can get this guy shorter, like it doesn't have to be like crazy long. This is another piece I just made the other day, and let's see, let's move this guy out of the way so we can see it. Yeah, so you can see like there's a lot of texture, a lot of damage. It's like double layered. I've gotten really interested in this kind of thing because I love using all black, but you know, it kind of gets boring when you're just using kind of flat, like solid black. There's only so much you can do. So I realized by like damaging it and really, you know, distressing it and doing things to it that it could become more interesting and have a lot more like depth to it. So this is like a 10XL super oversized like muscle tee. This is the back of it. You can see the texture. This is something I just started working on that I really like how it's come out. It's got like hangs and it's very jagged. Yeah, that's some more there. This guy here. This jacket here is so this is like a kind of poly duck, and then I basically took a blowtorch to it and you know started melting it and kind of you know really trying to bring texture out of it. So that's some melted area. There's some hand stitching here, like I did some hand stitching there. So it's more like a clean line, but it's super oversized. And then, you know, you have like the hand stitching and the damage. And in the back here, I was kind of where I focused on the most for the design was, you know, there's hand stitching there. And then kind of did these like banner things that, you know, I don't know if you can see that so well, but I etched like heroin kills into the material. There's heroin kills there. And this is kind of like a, let's see here. That's kind of interesting, you know, like taking, you know, sort of thread and overlapping it and stuff. So that piece was a lot of fun. I had fun working on that. I like the hand sewing really adds a nice sort of touch to it. This guy was one of the first series where I started doing more experimental stuff. Like this is the acid wash series stuff. Like you can see that, you know, it's very psychedelic, and you know, I loved. It was very hard to make because usually, you know, between the white and the black, you get a mid-tone. Like you either get like blue or red or purple, and you can't really get that out. So it was a challenge to bring out to just have two colors, like the black and the white. So that's this piece, unfortunately, I can't find the material to make anymore. So that's kind of why I moved on to the Sinister over here, was because this guy couldn't find any more material and people wanted to buy it. Like they were asking me about it. It was like, no, I can't find material anymore. So that would let me just have the two tones. So that was kind of disappointing, but that's life, you know. I guess it forced me to move on to new things. And this is another piece here that I recently just made. It's more clean. You can see there. It's a vest. I mean, I love vests. You can throw them on over stuff, and it's got a lot of hand sewing, like some damage, but you know, this is screen printing ink here in a pattern, and you know, it's kind of. I wanted it to be a little more clean than all my really damaged stuff, so it's fun to make as well. It's made out of a denim. It's made out of like a stretch denim, poly cotton spandex, so not overly expensive material. It doesn't want to stay for me. Anyways, you guys can even see all this stuff on Instagram. Like I post the product shots or whatever I'm making too, if you want to see a better photo of it. And last but not least, this is Life is a Torture Chamber. Here, try to. So this guy, this is a completely hand sewn. So I hand sewn this one on the streets because like I get so bored when I'm out there. I use fishing line for this guy, so it's really rugged. There's lots of seams, there's lots of damage, lots of layers, and you know, melted. And there's still this piece. There's still like one more layer to do. So. You know, stay tuned on this guy. It's quite a lot of work to get the third layer, and that will involve this stuff. really like in chains, you know, like, so I got to figure out how to fasten it onto the jacket and have it balanced, and because this stuff is pretty heavy, so I'm really working on that right now. So that's fun. That's some of the pieces I've been working on. I finished. I got other ideas coming up, so there we go. You guys can see it's all kind of clumped together, but let's just move it out here. Some of my avant-garde work that I've been playing with. Go back over here. So I was excited to share that with you guys. I'm been pretty creative lately, so I've been pretty happy that things are coming along. Life is a torture chamber is a reflection of my summer. It was pretty tough with my mom passing, and you know, also being depressed, but it's life, I guess. I want to thank everyone for watching, subscribing, liking. There's been people that gave me some thumbs down for the other avant-garde videos, so if you don't like it, I guess you don't like it, and thumbs down are good too. I mean, I guess not everyone can like the videos, but all my information is below, my Instagram, my email. If you guys want to email me and send me some photos of the stuff that you're working on, some like avant-garde stuff, please do. I'd love to see it. I love seeing people being creative, especially with clothes, but I mean, I also love art as well. So you can send me art if you're not even a fashion designer, but you're watching some of my videos. And anyways, Instagram's below. You can see some of my work, some of the things I'm up to. Donate to my work if you find that the videos are giving you, you know, a lot of good knowledge and they're helping you, or you just want to, you know, see me make more stuff. You can also donate to me in that way, because I'm going to be using that money to make stuff anyways. So that's kind of where I put all my money anyways, other than buying skateboards. So that's kind of where my money goes. Anyways, subscribe, like the videos if you like them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.